Hello, friends. Today is Tuesday and it is November 2nd. Can you believe it's already November? Yay, it's my birthday month. I love November, right? Except for when it gets so cold. I do have to say I like the sun and it's raining right now. It seems like the temperatures are getting chilly. So that means good snuggle weather, right? Well, today I'm talking about just tell me what to do. And I think this is kind of funny or like paradoxical because, kids, they don't want to be told what to do, but then they do. So I was giving one of my sons an assignment, but what I know is when I tell him the assignment, he will say, I'm not doing that. And so even in jobs and things, we don't like it because our boss tells us what to do. But then when we want to be an entrepreneur and work for ourselves, we want someone to tell us what to do. I just don't know what to do. And I feel like there's such like a war within ourselves between being able to decide what we want to do or being told what to do. And it's always kind of like going around. And one of the things I teach some teens this class, and one of the things I've been talking about and teaching about is budgeting, and really what it's doing. And I was in a call earlier today, and we were talking about budgeting on there. And really, what is it doing? Is it's telling our money what to do, where to go, what it's going to be used for. And so we're telling the money, just this is what you're to do. And if we don't, and really it goes down to a vision and a purpose. And if we aren't knowing that, then it's going to be confusing what to do. And so sometimes on a daily basis, if it isn't clear to us what to do, we become stewarding our time. We become stewards of our body, of our thinking in the wrong way. And if we don't, like, especially with these kids that get their first job, then they don't know what to do with their money. And so what they just do whatever feels good at the moment, and what feels good is eating out quickly. I want to get that food, or whatever it is. A lot of times I think eating out is one of the top ways they spent their money when I did some of the research on it. And girls like to get their nails and spend money on nice purses and things like that. So when we know, when we like each day, when we get down to it, we have to, the way that we can decide what to do is going to be knowing what we want in the long run. And so then we can back that up to daily. What is it that we want to do? And we want to ultimately be good stewards of what God has given us. And I don't care if it's your money, if it's your time, if it's your talents, whatever it is that you have been given, to learn how to be good with that and to be a good steward of it. I know that in recently, our pastor's been talking to us about the sermon called anyway, So Rich. But there's a story in there of these three, the master gives them each certain level of money, and it was according to their ability. And so it was about being a good steward. And I think it really ultimately comes down to it. And what kind of a steward are you of your time, of your talents? Hello, I can't see who it is. It's just saying a Facebook user, but hello, glad you're here. In it gives us, it helps us to know what is it that our goal is down the road, so that when we have our vision, then our daily habits, our daily activities will come to knowing what to do as well. And it will help us to be clear, and we won't have the guilty feeling of doing what we didn't want to do because maybe we got on a squirrel chasing a rabbit, or doing something that wasn't really intentional, and we're like, oh, I don't know how I wasted all my time. How did it get to be so late, and how did this day become so unproductive? Because I wasn't effective in knowing what to do and knowing what I wanted with my treasures, with my talents, and what did I want. And so even making a schedule is a way that is kind of like budgeting our time. So budgeting isn't just for money. It's also, maybe it has to do with what you eat. If you really want to be healthier, then how are we budgeting? Like, what are you doing for your exercise and your daily habits? What are you doing in the way that you eat? And those type of things. So it can affect every area of our life. It's not just about what to do for one area. It can, whatever your end goal is. If you're watching this, then if you're watching the replay, then put hashtag replay. Let me know that you are here. If you are, go like on my YouTube channel, go like that so that I have more people. And when you get more people, then you're allowed to do more things. So go like me there. And if you have any questions, then let me know about that, because I would love to talk to you about something that you're going through or want to grow through or that you aren't sure about. Then give us some topics, or if you want to come on and we want to do a discussion about something, we can do that too. We could have a discussion. Those are always fun. We learn from each other. And what is it that you want to do? So to know what, like, tell me what to do. You also need to know what you want. What do you want? And that goes back to your vision, like I was saying earlier. So it always kind of ties back in, what is it that you want, so that you can know what to do in today. And you can even break it down in the hours. What do you want to accomplish in the day? And don't get yourself so confused whether you have like 100 things that you want to do. Focus on one and do 3 steps towards that one. And then when those 3 steps are up, then go to the next 3. And that's how you can prioritize, and you're not getting yourself into a paralysis of, I can't know what to do next, because there's too much. It's like a child, when you say, go clean your room, they don't know what to clean up first. There's too much there and it's overwhelming. So they do nothing. And we get the same way when we feel like we have too much and we don't know what to do. It's just like, and so you sit there and then you go start scrolling Facebook, and then you start watching the binge watching TV or whatever it is that you do, whether you start eating a whole bunches of chips, or that's what I'd rather eat chips and candies, but whatever it is for you. So we got to know, what do we want to do? How do we want to spend our time? How do we want to invest into ourselves? And what is it that we want to accomplish? And are we doing those things today so that we can and that will help us to know what to do. And so that is what to do. All right. I love y'all guys, and I will talk to you soon. If you have questions, or if you want to come on and let's do a live together, I would welcome that. And I will talk to y'all soon. Bye for now. Love y'all.